Aka 5 real incidents that will leave you speechless. Have you ever thought the world was full of ordinary, predictable events? Well, think again. Today, we're diving into 5 real incidents that will make you question everything you thought you knew about our world. You'll want to stay until the end, because what we uncover might just change your perspective on life. And you'll hear one story that's so mysterious, it might even keep you up at night. Let's get started. Incident number 1. The Great Emu War. Let's kick things off with a story so strange it might sound like something from a dark comedy. But it's 100% real. In 1932, Australia declared war. But it wasn't against another country. It was against emus. Yes, the birds. These feathered creatures had become a massive problem, destroying crops. And even though the Australian military used soldiers armed with machine guns, they couldn't defeat the emu army. Picture this: soldiers in camouflaged uniforms, firing rounds at flocks of emus, yet the birds kept running. Fast. And they kept getting away. The battle lasted months and ended with the emus emerging victorious. It's an insane, almost comical story, right? But imagine the fear of those soldiers, the frustration of the Australian farmers, facing an opponent they couldn't beat. Sometimes, life throws you the most unexpected challenges. Incident number 2. The Dyatlov Pass incident now. Let's shift gears to a mystery that has haunted people for decades. The Dyatlov Pass incident. In 1959, a group of experienced hikers in Russia ventured into the Ural Mountains. They were never seen alive again. Their tent was found shredded from the inside, and their bodies were discovered scattered across the mountainside, some without clothes, others with severe, unexplained injuries. One of them even had their tongue missing. What happened to them? Was it a natural disaster? A wild animal attack? Or something far more sinister? The Soviet authorities quickly covered up the details, and for years, people have been debating the cause. Some believe it was an encounter with something otherworldly. And here's the thing: the truth might be even darker than any theory. But we still don't know what really happened. If you ever find yourself hiking into the unknown, remember, not every mystery is meant to be solved. Incident number 3. The sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Now let's talk about something that's pure tragedy. The sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald. On November 10th, 1975, this massive cargo ship, filled with ore, disappeared without a trace in the middle of Lake Superior. The storm was brutal, with winds reaching speeds of 75 miles per hour and waves as high as 35 feet. It sank in mere minutes. But what makes this story even more chilling? No one really knows why it sank. The ship had been considered one of the safest, and yet it was lost with all 29 crew members on board. Some say it was a combination of the weather and the ship's structural weakness, while others believe there was something more mysterious at play. What really happened to the Edmund Fitzgerald? We may never know, but the haunting words from the ship's last communication still echo in our minds. We are holding our own. Incident number 4. The disappearance of the Sodder children. This next one will send chills down your spine, especially if you're a parent. It's the case of the Sodder children, a real-life mystery from 1945. On Christmas Eve, a fire destroyed the Sodder family home in West Virginia. But strangely, 5 of the children who were inside disappeared without a trace. Despite evidence suggesting they may not have died in the fire, the authorities insisted that they did. But the Sodders were convinced the children had been kidnapped before the fire started. Even stranger? The parents later received a photo in the mail years later, showing one of the missing children, alive. Who took the kids? And why were they never found? This case is still unsolved, and to this day, the parents' search for answers continues. It's a story of hope, heartbreak, and relentless determination. Incident number 5. The Black Dahlia Murder. We end with a crime so disturbing that it continues to captivate the world. The Black Dahlia Murder. In 1947, Elizabeth Short, a young woman with big dreams, was found murdered and gruesomely mutilated in Los Angeles. Her body was discovered in a vacant lot, cut in half and posed in an eerie way. Despite a massive investigation, no one was ever known the case.